Cliff said he thought this was the first game all season. You guys didn't compete the way you needed to. Do you agree with that, and why would that be the case?
I think from the jump, we just kind of were flat. They obviously came out with more injury than us. They wanted it more, and they played harder than us, and can't do that against a good team. You get beat like that, and obviously nobody in this building or part of this team, wants to feel like that because it's not a good feeling. So, and I know we're better than that, and we got another opportunity next Sunday.
Why do you think you guys would come out flat after given how rested you were and healthy? And
I can't tell you. I wish I knew, but we just got to be better.
The offense had 81 yards through three quarters. What was it about tonight that you guys couldn't get going?
I think just not getting into a rhythm, and then obviously the negative plays, they hurt us. There's really no explanation other than we got beat today.
You took a couple hits today. How are you feeling right now?
I feel all right. Feel good. Ready to go.
How was your hamstring today?
It was good. It really didn't bother me. I wasn't gonna play if I couldn't be myself, and I felt fine today.
Their interior pressure affect you guys?
I mean, for me personally, I didn't do a good job of sitting in there and just trusting it today, just because maybe because of the pressure. But next week I'll be better.
Psychological thing.
Yeah, just not trusting it. Like I said, I mean, if I get hit, I get hit. Standing there, just it's part of it.
were they jumping the short routes more aggressively than other teams have done?
For sure. Just really everything underneath, kind of just playing it all. Did a good job. They did a good job of it.
Pick six, did you see 24 coming at all?
Yes, I saw him. I just bad ball, bad day. Yeah.
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 How much did just taking a week off for you kind of get you out of rhythm?
I don't want to blame it on that, but it just everything just felt off. I don't want to put it on the bye week.
You had said before that you weren't looking forward to the bye week because you wanted to just keep rolling through. Did you feel that during the week leading up to today, or was it just once the game started?
I mean, me personally, I don't like getting away from it. I just like to keep playing. Like I said, I'm not saying that if we didn't have the bye, we wouldn't have came out here and lost today or however we played. But that's just how I feel. I just don't like getting away from it and then coming back to it. It's just I don't know.
It's the most lopsided game you've been in
This season, yeah, or in my life probably.
Weird feeling.
I was fine. It was just they just beat us. At the end of the day, they just beat us.
How quickly did the game plan get thrown out the window when you guys started falling behind?
We just didn't get anything going on offense, and defense is out there. I think they had the ball for like 11 minutes, and we had it for like 3 minutes, and like at the end of the first quarter. So, that's tough to do. Put your defense out there on the field like that for that long. And I think we had a couple 3-and-outs. It's not a recipe for success.
How do you guys fix this?
Just go back to work and be better. I mean, this is the first time all season we felt like this. So I mean, they're we didn't just get beat by a bad team. They're a good team.
You have about half of your yards in the fourth quarter when you guys are already down by 34. How do you evaluate a game like that for yourself?
I'm not into saying we kind of got it going at the end because they took out their guy, a couple of their guys, but I guess it feels good to score or see the ball get moving, but we got beat today pretty bad. So.
Cliff said that he wanted to keep you in so you could work through some of that. Do you think that helped?
Yeah, I'm not shying away from playing at any moment. I obviously wanted to get that feeling, get rid of it, but it's over now. We're on to next week.
Just where leadership could come into play, whether it comes from the quarterback or veterans, where you can tell the rest of the guys, look, it was a bad loss, but it's just one loss, and you got 4 more games left to play.
I think everybody understands. We got 4 more games. We got 4 more opportunities to be better and win those games because we're not just here to go through the motions and lose. So I think everybody understands that, and we just got to go back to work and get better.
You know, especially getting home, haven't been home in a month, playing in front of our home crowd, and you know, you wanted to come out and play much better than that.
Larry Cliff said that he thought for the first time all season you guys didn't compete the way you needed to. Do you agree? And if so, why do you think that was the case?
Well, I don't want to say that we didn't compete. What we put on the field wasn't good enough to deal with a team that, you know, got beat pretty handily on Monday Night Football last week. You know, I would say probably embarrassed, you know, on the national stage, and you know, that's just a prideful group. You know, they're defending NFC champions, and you know, they got a lot of talent over there. And you know, when you're playing against a team that's that good and used to having the success they're having, you got to be able to play and match the intensity blow for blow, and we didn't do that from the very start.
Is this one of those cases where it kind of just snowballs, like you mentioned, you're facing a team that's a good team that was in the Super Bowl last year, just got embarrassed, they're fired up, and they're coming in, you know, pissed off, and then all of a sudden you guys find yourself behind the 8 ball?
Well, I mean, they got some really good players, obviously. You know, Coach McVay, Coach of the Year. I mean, Wade Phillips, one of the best coaches this league has ever seen on the defensive side of the ball. And I mean, and they have a wealth of talent, you know, on both sides. And like I said, when you play against teams that are that talented, you know, there's just no margin for error. And you know, when you come out and you know, you get off to a slow start, and then you come out in the second half and still can't get anything going. I mean, it's you know, it's an uphill battle against a team like that.
Is this where veteran leadership, like yourself, comes into play, where you got to remind some of these younger guys that, hey, yeah, this was an ugly loss, but it's just one, and you got 4 more to play?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a bad series, or sometimes you can even overcome a bad quarter, but it just can't be something that continues to happen throughout the course of the game. You know, the playmakers, the leaders, everybody, you know, have to chip in and compete better. We have a quarter left of the season, and we got a team that's fighting and scratching for, you know, they're still in the division race. The Pittsburgh Steelers fighting for wild card position. It's another hungry team coming in, and the week after that, we got another team that's fighting for their playoff lives as well. I mean, so there's nobody coming in here that's going to lay down, and the only answers that we can find are going to be the ones in our building.
Kyler got hit a couple times, got hit hard, but he still kept coming at the end of the game. What does that say about him?
Well, Kyler's a winner, man. He's won at every single level. He's a competitor. He's a fighter, and that's who he is. That's his mental makeup. And there was never a point in that game where he put his head down. We got to do a better job of supporting him and making plays for him. And you know, there's nothing that gets a quarterback in the rhythm and in the groove as guys making plays, and we didn't do enough of that for him today. And so we got to get back to work tomorrow, figure out what mistakes we made, and you know, find a way to scratch out a win next week against Pittsburgh.
Can you put your finger on just general lack of energy it seemed like the team had?
Oh man, I wish I had the answer for it. You know, because I definitely would have addressed it after the first series if I knew, you know, that was the case. But you know, I don't know. You know, I really don't.
Was there anything that changed for Kyler individually between the first 3 quarters and the fourth quarter?
Not that I could see. Nothing that was noticeably different. No, not his demeanor or anything like that. You know, he's pretty even keel. He stays the same. He's not all that demonstrative. He just competes and puts his head down and goes to work. So I didn't notice anything different.
Who are your guys after?
Just wasn't acceptable. You know, first game all year, I didn't think we competed like we're able to. I didn't think we had juice. Coaches or players and our fans deserve better. This community deserves better than a product like that after a month off and coming back home.
Why didn't you think you competed at the level you needed to?
That's something we have to figure out. You know, had the week off. Felt like we were in good shape health-wise, but we didn't coach well, didn't play well, and have to get it right this week.
You see the Rams getting all those chunk plays, the big pass plays. How do you try to put a stop to that on the sidelines? What are you telling guys or coaches?
I mean, you try to find answers, and we didn't have enough today, but we knew we'd get their best shot. I said it all week, and they came out and looked like a team that had been in the Super Bowl 10 months ago, and we didn't. I mean, we didn't play like we've been playing with the same intensity, effort, passion, things we've had all year. Even when execution wasn't there, we fought, and we didn't look like the same team tonight.
Another tight end.
Go ahead.
Another tight end hurt you guys. We've talked about it all year. Why is it still happening this late in the season?
I mean, any answer I can give isn't good enough at this point. We got to get it fixed. We have a month left to get it fixed, and we'll continue to try and find ways to do it. But I mean, anything I can say at this point will fall upon deaf ears, and it should. We just got to get it fixed.
I mean, Kyler has about half of his passing yards in the fourth quarter when y'all are down that much. How do you evaluate a game like this for him?
I've said it all year. Every one of these is going to be learning experiences, and he needed to stay in and try to work through a tough situation and get completions and settle in. And so we have to, even the negative experiences you got to learn from, you got to be better from, and this was certainly one of those.
Is there any discussion on taking him out after that?
No, simply because we feel like he needed the work, and we needed the work as an offense to try and get better. I mean, we have to work through those things when you're playing that bad and everything's going wrong. You have to find a way to get yourself out of it.
How much do you think his hamstring impacted him today?
I don't think there was too much of an impact. I think we, offensively, coaching-wise, playing-wise, we just weren't very good.
Are you still optimistic before you can make changes in the offseason with maybe personnel and stuff that this past defense can get better over these last 4 games?
I am. I mean, I think today obviously didn't look that way, but I am. We have to keep working. Guys have to step up and play better, and we have to coach better. But we have 2 more at home, 2 on the road, and we have to get it right this week.
Do you feel like their interior pressure disrupted things in the passing game?
I'll have to see the film to know exactly what was going on and where Kyler's eyes were and what the issues were. But anytime you have Aaron Donald on him, he's going to make an impact, and I saw him doing that today.
Disappointing not to get the pass rush that you really hoped you'd see.
We would have liked to get more pressure on Goff. They had a good plan. The ball came out quick, and guys were open. And so he wasn't holding it, and we weren't able to get there.
I know you've been waiting for a while to have Chase, DJ, and Kenyon all active. Why weren't they able to be effective today?
We just offensively never got in a rhythm. We couldn't get anything going. Never sustained drives. A bunch of negative plays, sacks that put us in third and forever situations, and we just never had a flow where we could get all those personnel groups in the game.
Was there anything you saw in practice leading up to this that you thought you guys would come out like this and not compete?
I did not. I thought practice was good this week. I thought like I said, we were healthy for the most part, and we just didn't do what we've been doing.
I think the running back pecking order will kind of stay what we've seen, or does it depend on the week? I mean, with Kenyon and then David and Chase, or will it?
We'll continue to evaluate everything week in, week out. We know we have 3 talented guys, and we have to do a better job of putting them in positions to be successful.
You guys had 81 yards through 3 quarters. What just wasn't working on offense?
Everything. I mean, I can't pinpoint one thing. The negative plays were huge, and then I wasn't calling good plays, wasn't getting us in a rhythm. And so, yeah, I can't point to one thing. I think just overall didn't play well and didn't coach very well.
How will you try to get over this? Just flush it?
Yeah, you have to. You have to. Like I said, this hasn't been who we are all season, and I don't think it is who we are. And we'll get back to work tomorrow and have a Pittsburgh team coming in that's on a roll, and we're back at home, and we'll play better.
The decision to put Joe in full time there on defense instead of Hassan, was that more of what Joe had been doing, or needing to get something different out of Hassan?
We wanted to reward Joe. We felt like he's played better, understanding our system, and the last few weeks has made big strides. Thank you all.